During a recent webinar, a participant asked this question. Our organisation wants everyone to change all at the same time, but it's really difficult because we're a global organisation and we're in different locations, different time zones, different cultures. You know, how do we introduce change all at the same time? I've had other people share similar things with me. And what I hear when I talk to people in change and digital transformation is this is what some organizations want. They want everybody around the world to change all at the same time. So they're all working on the new technologies at the same time, or they want the changes to be rolled out gradually over time. And there is no right or wrong. So if you're going to do it quickly, you need big budgets, and you need external suppliers. So you need a really experienced technology delivery partner, and you need experienced change management professionals, and you need a big budget to pay for them. But you also need employees who are very open-minded and who are willing to embrace change. And that's a particular type of mindset. So some organizations do have that, but many don't. And if you don't have the big budgets, if you don't have good relationships with development companies already, and you don't have a good change management support, then you'd be better to roll out slowly. And if you've never done digital transformation or a significant change program before, you'd also be better to do it slowly and build up experience. But also, if your organization is traditional or people are not used to change, then you will really struggle to roll it out all in one go. And also, if you've got different cultures in different countries, then it will also be tricky because you'll have to do change differently in each region, in each country. So how can you figure it out? I would advise starting with a pilot. So design your change, design the technology, and then pilot in one location that you believe is representative of the majority or a significant majority of your employee base, and see how it lands. See how open people are to the technology. See if there are any interface issues, because often until you start rolling out technology, you might guess about interface issues, but you won't know about them till they raise their heads. And often, we think there won't be any issues, and there are. Then once you've rolled it out, so be open about piloting so that the whole organization knows that there's a pilot, and then share the results, both what worked and what didn't work. Be willing to share what didn't work. And show that you are going to change, that you're going to adjust the program so that you don't have these problems in the future. And then roll it out in a bigger second pilot. So a new group of people who are also representative, and again, share the results. And then maybe by this time, you'll be clearer about whether you can then do a big bang for the rest of the organization and whether that's going to work, or whether you're better to continue rolling it out in one time zone at a time, or one country at a time, or one type of function at a time. Yeah. And that way, you can pick up and address issues. And not only will you be picking up technical issues, but you will be picking up cultural issues and psychological issues as well. And you'll get a sense of how open people are to this change. But also, of course, what you're not doing. So one of the other issues when we roll out in one big bang to the whole company at the same time is we're taking the focus of the whole company away from business as usual onto change. And if they're focusing on change, they may stop doing parts of their job. And if everybody does that, that could be a big issue for the company. Whereas if you stagger the rollout, it will only be a small number of people taking their focus off maybe customer service. So if you have experienced this issue, have you tried to roll out change to the whole organization all at the same time? And what have been your experience? What worked, what didn't work? Then please share in the comments so we can learn from your experiences.